Hi, it's Cheryl. Welcome to Homeridge Studio. Do you like watermelon? I do. I love it. And that is the theme of today's video. I have 3 Dollar Tree quick and easy ideas to share with you. And let's waste no time and get right into it. Number 1. This could be a tiered tray piece or just a little shelf sitter. I have the watermelon piece, or that little hanging piece from the Dollar Tree, and a crate and some paint. So the paint is this green acrylic paint from the Dollar Tree, and I was going to put a darker green coat on it, and I realized it would probably take several coats to do that. And as I looked at it, I thought, oh, this kind of looks like the rind of a watermelon. So I went with just one coat. And then I grabbed a bunch more paint. So I have white acrylic, and I painted that, and I believe that was from the Dollar Tree. And then I have this pink paint, and that was from the Dollar Tree. It was like a spray paint. I don't think they carry it anymore. They're not very good. I have a bunch of those. Just trying to use up what I have. But I thought that this pink was just a little bit too light. So I did grab some pink paint, and I don't remember the color of it, and I can't tell. It's just acrylic folk art paint, and it is pink something or another. So I'm just going green, white, kind of like the rind of the watermelon, and then the pink. And then I have this, and it is some kind of a light red color, and it's a deco art acrylic. And so I went on top of that, and then I took the green and mixed it in with the white mixed it in with the pink, and the pink and mixed it in with the red. So I kind of dragged it through. And then while that's drying, now I'm taking these pieces, what do you call them, the staples out of here. Love that staple remover. That was from Amazon. So I just took the staples out. There were a ton of them in these. And now I'm just gluing it onto the palette. Like literally, that's it. This was super budget friendly, quick and easy, and it gives you that little pop of watermelon. And then I was going to take this and make a little bow and put it on the side, and I didn't like that. I didn't do that. I just left it the way it was, and so we can stand it up. I took this little piece, I had it in my stash. It's like a Jenga block, and I just glued it on top. And look at how cute this is. This is literally like a, I don't know, 5-minute craft because of the painting. Okay, number 2. This is a wall hanger. And here's how I made it. Again, super easy. I have the wood round from the Dollar Tree, the watermelon napkin from the Dollar Tree. These letters are from a dollar store, and I'm going to show you the package. You can order them up from Amazon, but there are other, you can use your Cricut, you can use other letters from the Dollar Tree, Hobby Lobby, Michaels, or whatever. So I have, I'm going to write sweet, and then I have pink and green burlap ribbon from the Dollar Tree, some flowers, some black paint, chalk paint in the color ink, and Mod Podge. So now I'm just going to remove the plies from the napkin, and I'm just going to go ahead and Mod Podge this right down onto this piece here. As you can see, I'm putting a kind of a lot, not a whole lot, but enough to cover it, and I'm really concentrating on those ends, because if you don't get it on the ends, then the ends will peel, or if they don't peel and then you go to sand it down, they can pull and rip. So we want to make sure that we get the Mod Podge around the ends really well. Then I just took my chalk paint in the color black, and I am just painting these letters, the top and the sides as well. And now that this is completely dry, I'm just going to put the napkin on top, and then I'm going to just do the heat press trick where you put parchment paper on top of that and then iron it on. You can use an iron too if you don't have one of these, just no steam. And I was showing you there's some wrinkles in there just because, I don't know, this napkin's kind of cheesy, but it's beautiful. I love it. But just go over it again if you have wrinkles in there, and it will reactivate the glue, and then just, press it right down into the board. Then as you see, I took my finger sander and then I pulled it away. Don't pull it up because again, you can tear the paper. I pulled it away and sanded the whole entire piece. And now I have this beautiful ribbon from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to make the easiest bow in the whole world. I just made a circle and I cut it. And then the pink burlap, I cut it about an inch shorter. And I always do this on my mat, and then the glue seeps through and it sticks. So I grabbed my little, this is what I keep my hot glue gun on. I keep it to the side, usually off camera, but I just put that little silicone pad there. Now it lifts right up. So you just make a circle, you glue it. I did that with both of them. I've made these bows before several times. I make different bows. And yeah, now I'm just going to tie it together with some jute string. Then I had to play around with this because I tied it on the side. I didn't get it in the middle, so I kind of had to play around with it a little bit and make sure that it was centered. Yeah, see, it's way off center. I don't know why I filmed this. Sorry I'm showing you all this, but hey, those are things that happen to us crafters, right? And then I fluffed it out a little bit, and then I put a generous dollop of hot glue and just put it up there. And I took one of these flowers. I have a bunch of flowers in my stash. I didn't like that one, so I got another one that was a little bit darker. And basically what I'm doing is just matching the colors of the napkin with the ribbon and with the flowers. So I cut the little knob off of the flower there and I popped it right in the center, and now I'm going to put the letters on there. And as you can see, my fingers are full of paint. I didn't wait for it to dry. If you do this, do wait for it to dry, because I did get a little bit of black paint on this watermelon hanger. You can't really see it, but I did. And it was all over my fingers. And then, you know, when you get paint on your fingers and you're touching other things, you get paint on other things. So anyway, so now I'm just taking my Gorilla Glue. I like it because it has a brush on it. It's kind of like a nail polish bottle. It's a little pricey, but you don't need a whole lot of it, and I love the way this works. Now, if I would have hot glued this on here, I would have had all those little glue spiders. Or E6000, you know, it would have been kind of seeping through, and this is more liquidy. So I really do like this stuff a lot. And here's how this turned out. And I did put the jute hanger back on this. Yeah, isn't that sweet? No pun intended. I do like this piece. Okay, almost done, number 3. And this is the quickest craft ever. This is just a tiered tray piece or a shelf sitter. It's a watermelon slice. I have this triangular piece from the Dollar Tree. I just turn it around, and I'm just going to put my blow dryer on it. And I'm going to remove that because we are going to use the back of this. I didn't want to put, you know, like 5 coats of paint on the front of it to hide all that. So we're just using the back. But I'll tell you how to fix the front quick and easy. And obviously you can always paint it too. So there's a lot of glue residue on here, and I just took my sanding block and I'm sanding it down. Sometimes it's easier than all that Goo Gone, and sometimes you have to use both, but I like to sand it first. And now I'm just going to take a coat of white chalk paint. It's the color Snow White by Waverly. And see how the sides are white? I am painting the top of that white. Also, because when you put the napkin on it, you'll be able to see through it, and I didn't want to see that brown color through it. So the white will make the napkin pop more. So I let that dry. And now I put a coat of Mod Podge on this. And I love to use these fan brushes. They are the best thing ever. You can get them anywhere. You can get them at Walmart, any craft store, not the Dollar Tree. I haven't seen them at the Dollar Tree yet. And I put a good coat on here and making sure that if there's any lumps or bumps in the middle, I removed them. Like that one, I just dragged my finger. There was some gloppy thing in there, probably like a Mod Podge booger or something. Anyway, and then I made sure that the Mod Podge was not on the sides, so the napkin does not stick on the sides. So I wiped that off with a damp cloth, and now the Mod Podge is dried, and I'm putting this napkin minus the plies on it, trying to get as much of that green on the bottom as I can. And then I just did the same napkin trick here. As you can see, I'm getting the edges really, really well. And I always when I take the parchment paper off, I always pull up on the napkin around the sides to make sure that it's sticking really well. And if it's not, if I missed a spot, then I just go back and redo it a little bit. But this one turned out fine. And now I take my finger sander. This is another great tool. And I think I got this from like Michael's or something. And you can order them as well on Amazon. So I just pull that down so as not to tear the paper or scuff it. And isn't that cute? I love that. Super simple. Now the back, you can paint it. You can put craft paper on it with hot glue. Or you can put felt on the back. There's a ton of different ideas. You could put scrapbook paper on the back and make it a double-sided piece. Anyway, here's the whole shebang. All 3 pieces I made today, all my watermelon pieces, including some other pieces from previous videos. I did a strawberry, I did a lemon, and I've done just a bunch of things, and you'll see here I'll add more stuff. So if you're not familiar with my channel, you can get a good taste of the things that I do. There's my Highland cow. He's my mascot. I have to name him. Maybe you guys can help me name my mascot, the Highland cow. I don't have any animals anymore. Anyway, here's some more pieces that are not seasonal. That's all I have for you today. I hope that I have inspired you. Remember to subscribe to my channel. And if you are subscribed, check and make sure that you still are, because we crafters have been having some issues with unsubscribing or videos not being pushed or whatnot. So anyway, check that out. Also, besides subscribing, you can help me out by giving me a thumbs up, hyping my video, and sharing my video with others. And I will be back real soon with some beach DIYs. And until then, you have a blessed day. Bye.